after we're done with creating this object, you have to delete this plane because it's useless. Press on delete from your keyboard. Now select this object, or you don't have to select it, sorry. Go on render setup, click on render setup from your toolbar, and then scroll down until you'll find assign renderer. Click on default scanline renderer and change it to mental array. Click on renderer and then scroll down once more until you will find output shader, default output shader. Click on it and then change this to glare and hit on OK. And check the output or activate it. At the same time, open your material editor and drag this material. Now this allows us to increase or decrease the quality or the lighting effect. I will show you later how it works. Now close the render setup because it's useless too now. Now select this material and click on standard and choose mental array. Click on OK. And you'll see over here the surface is none. So click on none and scroll down until you will find glow. Select it and click on OK. Now change this brown color to yellow and click on OK. Actually our first color have to be green, so I'm just going to set it on green. Now if you right click on this material, you'll see that we checked the drag and copy. That means when we drag this material to another material like this, we make 2 copies of them. So let's make 4 copies of this material. Now the first one will be green, the second one will be red, and the third one will be yellow, and the last one will be blue. Now all we have to do now is to apply those materials on this object. So I'm just going to minimize this one and maximize this one. This is the front view. And start applying the material. So select your object and go to modify tab, and from the selection select element. And once you click over here or anywhere, it will select only those who are connected together. As you see, this one is not connected to this one with any polygons or vertex or edges, so it will select only which are connected. So select element from the selection and select the first one and apply the green material on. But before you apply the green material on, you have to change the names. So this one will be 1, this one will be 2, this one will be 3, and the last one will be 4. So select it and assign material to selection. Select the second one and the red material and assign material to selection. Select this one, assign material to selection. And the last one, click on assign material to selection. Now we just applied the 4 materials on our object. Now let's take a look at how it looks like when we click on render prediction. It will take few seconds. As you see, the lighting effect is on, and we need to decrease it a little bit, So just click on this one, the map 5 that we dragged it from the render setup, and increase the quality. And here you got the lighting strange, so you can decrease it or increase it. Once you increase it, you can see over here that the lighting effects are stronger. As you see, the lighting effects are very strong and we need to decrease it. So let's decrease it. Make the spread about 1.5. And click on render prediction so we can see how it looks like. Now this one is better and it's the same as I got on my background. So close this, and now we have to create the text. So just click on create tab and you have to just close the material editor. We don't need it anymore right now. So close it and click on the create and choose shapes. Select text from shapes, then click and drag, or just click and release. Okay, now click on the modify tab, and from the parameters you can change the font and you can change the text. So type your name or anything you want. I'm going to type Windows 8. And to change your font from over here, take your time. I'm not going to change anything. Okay, now go to perspective and from the modifier list choose extrude and make the amount about 10 and drag the text down a little bit more. This is good. Now I'm going to apply a material on this test too. So just open your material editor and select another material, click on standard and arch and design or arch design, and from the templates click on select template and go to metals and use Cooper. Select Cooper. Now as you see, we got a very beautiful material over here, and we can change to whatever we want, like a bushed metal, but I want a Cooper. So select Cooper and click on assign material to selection, or just drag and drop it. Now just click on render prediction so we can see how it looks like with some light and with test. It looks good now, but the text needs some lighting effect. So what I'm going to do is to add another light object. Click on light from the create tab, and from standard, actually it will be photometric, you have to change it to standard. Okay, and choose omni and click over here and drag it down like this. Now it's good. Now hold shift and then drag this like this one to make another copy of the light, which is omni, and drag it away from our objects and our text. Now the last thing, create a camera, which is target camera, and put it over here. Make this cube, select this cube. I don't know if you see it, but select it and make the C direction 0 and 0. Now drag the camera back like this, so this box would select all of the text and the shape. I'm just going to drag this cube down. Now it looks good. So click on C so you can see zero the camera, or you just can click on perspective and cameras and click on camera 1. Now that's how the camera can see. So click on render prediction once more. However, it will look like this in the end. I just skipped the loading part because it was boring, and it's perfect image to be applied on your desktop. So let's see how to save it on your desktop. So close this and go to render setup and scroll down until you find render output and click on check this save file and click on files and choose where you have to save it. I'm going to save it on my desktop. Type on your name and from save as tape choose your format as a JPEG, okay, and save it. I already had this, so I'm just going to replace it, okay. Now one last thing, you have to change the resolution. This is 800 and 600 and we have to change it to our resolution. So minimize the program and right click on your desktop. Just check out your resolution, which is this one, and tape it over here. One. Now when we change the resolution, the camera have changed, and if you look over here, we already set the camera, but it now can this square is not looks well uh, like before. So you have to just drag this camera back, and now it looks perfect. Select this camera by pressing on C from your keyboard and click on render prediction and wait until it will render. So now it's ready to be applied on your desktop background. It's already saved on your desktop, and that's everything today. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more tutorials. I'm new in YouTube. This is my third tutorial. Please subscribe and push that like button, and thank you.